Hello, my people. It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching me from. This is Danny Fist TV. My name is Danny E, and I'm popularly known as All Smiles. As you all know, subscribe to this channel. Okay, subscribe. Please, 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 please subscribe. Let's grow this channel. Okay, excuse me. Let's grow this channel. Let other people hear this man that is crying from the wilderness. Though I've not been crying for a long time. I've been doing other things. I just came up now as I crying again. So I want you all to share this video and go to the comment section. Whatever you feel I'm saying that you don't understand, or you feel I'm saying the wrong thing, we engage ourselves there. Like I always say, I'm not a lion, I'm like a tiger. We can talk as human beings that we are. All right. Like this program as well. Okay. And hit the notification bell. Just hit it when you subscribe. Hit that bell there. So when I come up with a video anytime in the day, you'll be the first to be notified. At this point, I want to say I'm coming here again to apologize. I apologize some time ago. I want to apologize again. I've not been on air for some time now, and a lot of people be saying, this guy, until they happen, then they come up again. No, I'm here. Just that I'm a very busy person. Okay, all right. As you all know, my main topic is the Bible and man, or man and the Bible, whichever way you want to put it. It's all the same thing. Today's topic, like I always, the last video I made, I said there is a topic in the Bible that I really want to bring up here. And when I'm balanced, I'll bring it up. I think I'm balanced now. Let me bring it up. It's about the 10 commandments. The 10 commandments that Moses went to Mount Sinai to bring. That's the topic for today. So I want us to reason something. I am not here to just condemn the Bible. As we all know, the Bible is a good book. I always say it. There are morals there that are written for our own good. There are some that are written based on their own whatever at that time. That's what I understand, what I feel. But I don't know what you know. The Bible did not fall from heaven. So human beings wrote it. And whatever they wrote there is what we are reading today. And anybody can write anything. Anybody can just say, God said. And he writes it down and puts in the archives there. Children unborn go and get their hands on it and start reading and say, the Lord said. Yeah, you there when the Lord told that person? If the Bible has fell from heaven, say God brought it, take man, read it, hey. But say somebody wrote it, anybody can write anything, please. So why I'm not saying everything about the Bible is wrong. Things that are in the Bible that we as human beings can lay our hands on, we can do as human beings, because God is constant. God does not change. Not that he did something some time ago, he's not doing it again. Those are stories. What he did yesterday, God will do it again and again and again. He remains constant. It doesn't change. The sun is an example to tell you who God is. Do you understand? So the 10 Commandments was given to Moses for 40 days and 40 nights. Moses was in the mountain. Go to Exodus 19. You see it there. Exodus 20, around that Exodus 19, 20. I don't want to read today. Read yourself. You see it there. Moses went to Mount Sinai and spent 40 days and 40 nights there. There was no, Joshua went with him, but Joshua was at the doorpost. He didn't go in with him. So I would say Moses was alone. Okay? So Moses was there for 40 days and 40 nights to give the children of Israel 10 commandments. Now, God is, how do I describe God now? Because from my own view, God is everything. God is the omnipotent, omniscient. He's the omni, can do anything. Within split seconds, God said, let there be light. In one day, and there was light, according to the story. Not because say, I believe this one, I don't believe that was. Now, God said the water should separate from the waters and let the dry land appear. In one day, it happened. In one day, say, let animals come forth. Let the plants come forth. In one day. Adam used one day naming all the animals in this world. Just one day. Then it will not take 40 days and 40 nights for God to write 10 commandments on a stone for Moses. So reason it. My own drama, or what I feel, is that Moses wrote these 10 commandments by himself based on what he thinks that will be good for man. The kind of morals we are supposed to imbibe that will make us coexist in peace. But Moses cannot come and tell me and you that this is his idea. If he says so, in those days, they can just turn him to death. Except he say, the Lord said, just like what these pastors are doing. If they are saying in their own idea, do this, you will not want to listen. But if you say, the Lord told me categorically clear that this, you will speed, you go and do it. That was what Moses did. My own. I said the Bible said, my own reasoning. Moses used his own idea to go and create those things. It took him time to carve those letters on that stone. It's not easy to create. Cut the thing, shape them, form the letters there. If you are producing a computer, this computer, you are producing it. It might take, if you want to say, it's 6 months to produce it. If this one damaged and you want to produce this same computer, it takes you another 6 months to produce it. So look at what happened. Moses came out from the mountain after the 40 days and 40 nights with the tablets of 10 commandments and saw his people worshiping idols. He got angry and destroyed the stone. Okay, he said, those are the Lord's side, come inside. Those are not the Lord's side, come inside. Don't forget Joshua is a warrior. So all those people plus Joshua, they fought the other ones and destroyed them. It said it would happen. Which way it would happen? They removed them off because these people are not, they will cause problem. The best thing is you don't believe in God. So the strongest man, you watch Joshua is an example. He was a very strong man. Do you understand? It was on Moses' side. So he destroyed it and went back. He went back and spent 40 days and 40 nights to get that 10 commandments. So God does not have to duplicate. To just say, Moses, you are back now. No, my children, they are very stubborn. They destroyed it. Okay. Oh yeah, take another 10 commandments. Go get the duplicate and take me to go. Under one day, God that created the heavens and the earth. He said, let there be light. One day. It took him 1 day. Okay, now Moses went to go and take 10 commandments. 40 days, first time, destroyed it. He went back, second time, 40 days. So that's to tell you that it took Moses 40 days and 49 to carve those stones, create it, and form that shape, what he brought out. So when he destroyed it, he went back again and spent that same time, because that is duration, to produce that thing. He came back with it and said, the Lord said, me and you will not do there. Those people, those Israelites, they're not there with Moses. Moses went alone. Whatever he says is his word against him. I'm not condemning Moses lived. You shouldn't get me wrong. Like I always say, Shaka the Zulu and those they are in our history. They lived. Moses, Jesus, and all those prophets and whatever, they lived. But whatever they must have said is that when nobody was there to like say, okay, this thing I did their witness. This your word is their word against them. Like I always say about Jonah. Jonah is his word against him because the people threw him inside the sea. Yes, those were witness, but were they witness to see this fish swallow Jonah? Were they witness to see this, Jonah, the fish vomit Jonah out in Nineveh? Jonah came to tell us story, and don't forget we have only one fish in the sea that is his human friend. It's dolphin. Dolphin can just carry Jonah out of his head and go drop here at the seashore. So he came up with the story that fish swallow. Fish swallow you don't reach 1 hour, you don't decay, you don't finish, you don't digest you. So but all the story they keep coming up and telling us all manner of whatever. But my own drama, most I read all these things in the Bible, I just add my drama. What is there is this. It's simple. The man took time to create these things. Not that the morals are bad. They are good morals. He thought about it. What will I say my people so that they can live peacefully? You want to take somebody's wife, they don't care. You want to take somebody's property, they don't care. You want to steal, you don't care. All those things, you were irritating Moses. He doesn't like it. So how do I come back so these people can stop this attitude? Is to come up with this kind of idea. And it worked out fine for him because they believe God sent him. You understand? I always tell you people, Moses learned everything in the palace. Everything that Ramesses knew, he knew as well. He has the same knowledge, everything. But he went somewhere that maybe Ramesses didn't travel to, and he got a different knowledge add to what he has before in that palace. So he became greater than Ramesses based on knowledge. Moses must have had to go and learn some magical whatever somewhere, and he came back and started displaying those things. Because if God has done that, God does not do a thing and it stops. That's why you see the rain does not stop. When the season comes, you see the Harmattan, the same thing. You can't stop it. There's no technology made by man that can stop that thing. The same with the plants. That's God. When he creates it, it's constant. So if God has done that in the past, he keep doing it again and again and again. This is the reason why pastors are being exposed these days. They want to perform miracles that they wrote in the Bible that Jesus performed and some other apostles performed. Performing clearly, they can't perform anything. They are just using sakramaje, whatever, arranging miracles and all those nonsense. Because those things were not real. They just written whatever. They are written materials that they drop there. They're real. Miracle happens to you based on what you're feeling. Depending on your feeling. Your feeling can wake up some dead cells in your body and some dead organs. They begin to function again based on what you hear. You see that joy, that automatic joy, enthusiasm will just come, and before you know it, you might just begin to function again. And you say, God is a healer. And he has healed you from your mother's womb. There's no specific time that this is the time God wants to come and heal you. No, he has healed you from your mother's womb because he gave you everything. That's why he gave you this thing. Use the brain to think, calculate, program, do any kind of adjustment you want to do, and you get things right. So, my brothers and sisters, go and study that 10 commandments very well in Exodus 20. You understand what I'm saying? God cannot give Moses 10 commandments, 40 days and 40 nights spent there getting it. He went back in the same process of 40 days and 40 nights. God that is all-knowing, your mini. God will just say a word that will happen. So God will not take another 40 days and 40 nights again to recreate that 10 commandments and give to Moses. It's funny. So if God has created this world in one day, the light in one day, so it will take split seconds. It just turns, split seconds. Let this one happen, and it will happen. So the later that they saw the war, the time of that was that king again. It wasn't the Nebuchadnezzar, but the time of Daniel. Daniel interpreted it. No, I will remember the king. But it was that they called to go and interpret it. So it took God days to write that letter there. It took him days to write that. If that thing is true, it took God days to write that letter there. Those letters on the wall. It took him 40 days and 40 nights. God's thing is just go and it will happen. And when he said go, it happened. It remained constant. It doesn't change. The weather we have today in Africa, in Europe, they don't change. Whether in Africa, we keep having that our sun. Whether climate change or not climate change, the chemicals they are putting in the air that's bringing us climate change. Climate change or not climate change, we still have our sun. Europe cannot have the kind of sun that we're having during, if it's not summer period. Except it's summer period, that way Europe can have the kind of sun we're having in Africa. But say the constant sun, Europe cannot have it. The same thing, Africa cannot have the constant cold that we are having here in Europe. That's God. It's constant. So please, brothers and sisters, read the Bible. When you read this Bible and act it as a drama, I'm telling you, all these pastors cannot deceive you. They can't. But then they say to you, reason it again and say, what are you saying? Let's reason together, think and plan and structure our things. Let me leave you guys here. I keep talking, I go bless that to talk. All the same, this is Danny Fist TV. Don't touch that dial. Like I always say, I'll come with another video, but this is another come video like that. So all say, don't touch that dial, okay? Going to hook up with this TV station, this program you're seeing now, if you continue, I'm telling you, just put your mind, and don't just hate me, because some people now, those church born, they get it off on my brain, don't just dislike me. Reason now, Not just call me Jezebel. I go on church, they preach the Jezebel spirit. Just reason now. Act as drama. You see what they tell you. God is awesome. He remains the same. He's constant. Not be saying at this time, God do for you. God don't love you past me or love me past you. God love everybody the same. That's why I gave all of us breath. If you can breathe, I can breathe. If God is let people give some people breath, do if they breathe. Me no, I will fight by the thing to breathe. Except with the sick. How is now a normal thing, sickness. You understand? You will get breath today. You say, God, there are people who give breath. People are using oxygen now. Tomorrow you can see further sick. You're going to use oxygen. So why God can't leave you make you use oxygen later? All these pastors, we'll keep the tell now. We're not hate to now. Like me, I'm not hate to now, but I want more change. More teach us waiting good we go make Africa grow. Not be this nonsense when I tell come because if you say one spiritual thing, but you feel happen, you just get money, you just rich, you just make Africa. That's don't impoverish that land. So they will not even know what to be. How to reason and know what's a public place. We don't even know what can happen in a public place. You feel you're in a public place, you feel you're in your house. That you can just give people directives the way you like. A public place is meant for anybody. You reason now, know what to do. They teach you better things for church. You not go know what to be public place and how to behave for public place. Man, leave on here. I will come up again with another video, like I said. Don't touch that. Going to hook up with Danny Fist TV. My name remains Danny E, and I'm popularly known as Osmice. So I come your way next time. It's bye for now, and I love you all so much. Subscribe. Subscribe. Now beg at you. Subscribe. Thank you all. Bye.